We've been coming to the Fraser pre-football games for years and years, and it's a great fun place, but the last several years it's been so crowded, which is a good thing. Tech football is popular, and all the socializing on campus is extremely fun, and you come to the Fraser, you run into everybody you know before a football game. It's great, but it was just elbow to elbow full because we knew the need, knew how important it was. And knowing that this building gets used for so many uses besides the football games and tech functions, because we've been to events here, but we couldn't use it anymore because it was too small for us. So we're really gung-ho behind this project.
I just think it's a great gathering place for people that come to the tech football games, and it appears to be big enough now to hold a lot of people. And in fact, we have had some friends that have told us that they don't come over here because it's too crowded. You know, you're shoulder to shoulder to people, you can't get around, you can't get through. It's just really, it was really sad at the time. But now I think it's really going to be great. Football, we're ready for football to start and get everybody over here and see how nice it's turned out. And like George said, there was a need for this, so we're happy to help when we can.
Even people our age can feel young when we're here because we're around younger people. It's an energy that just passes on. And as I've gotten a lot older, I've gotten a different appreciation for age, and it's like people say we're maybe an older person in an old person's body, but we're still young at heart. Well, everybody gets that young at heart feeling when they're here. It's the focal point of the university. When Mr. Fraser, the foresight he had to help create this years ago, and all the people whose names on the wall that have given to this, all those kind of people have inspired what we did. And that's something we'd like to see now that it's finished and there's still a little debt, is we'd like to see a lot of other people get involved and donate and help get the thing paid off and keep it the treasure that it is. One of the things when you come in here for a game or event and you look around, particularly the older part, you see plaque after plaque of families who've donated in family name or couple's names, and they've left their legacy on this place. And if you get to looking, you'll find plaques from 20, 30 years apart of the same family continuing that donation. And that's one of the really nice things about this building is it's timeless and it's eternal. And donations help leave that legacy of you went to tech in the, well, you know, if you went to tech in the 20s, well, that's current, but 40 years from now, that's a pretty big deal that you went to tech in 2020. We went in the 60s. Well, that makes us really old, but there's plaques in here from prior to that. And speaking of plaques and donations, there's in this new park, there's a lot of room for a lot more plaques. So there's room for you to donate and have your name put up.
And it's interesting, sometimes you'll see a name up there on the wall and you say, you know, I've heard of those people, or I may know those people or something. So it's interesting to see the people that have put their plaques on the wall.
Tech is very much legacy, family, traditional school. We do a scholarship through the Alumni Association, and the most common comment in reading those scholarships is, I'm a legacy student. My parents and my grandparents went to Texas Tech, so we're going to Texas Tech. Never had to make a decision. We already knew that's where we wanted to go. This expansion in this facility is so critical to Texas Tech, not just for the Alumni Association, but for just everybody that's involved with the university, period, that doing anything it takes to get it paid off and debt-free and functional and keep it the epicenter of attention. We just need to do that.